Okay, good night guys and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today might be the last session of our Let's Group, and we are going to discuss about what we have done so far in this Lex 2025 about parody. So as you know, we have done four parody video with a variety of video, range from music to movie to movie and music, but different style of parody, reading comments, animation, movie, and just parody of the music video. So we have we have watched multiple type of parody and discussed multiple type of parody. So that's what we have done so far. And besides that, I got to know about I got to know some new friends like Jackie, John, Zizul, and Afiq. Got to meet new friends through this interaction in Zoom. So it's quite fun and quite interesting. So besides that, there's some suggested topic we can discuss. First, so what do I feel about parodies? Parodies for me is fun and very entertaining. But some people might think some parodies are offended, like some part of the society cannot accept parodies, certain parodies, like if the parodies about politics or parodies too violent or parodies about important people, they do not like it. Like one movie, if you know Jojo Rabbit, a parody about Hitler. Some people like it, some people think it offensive. But for me, it's a parody, still parody. One example, Deadpool, a parody of a superhero movie, but violence and a lot of cursing words. But for me, it's still a parody. It's fun. Kick-Ass, a lot of parody movie, high budget, based on a hero or important person. So for me, parody is fun and not offensive because it's parody. It's a joke. If you don't get a joke, it's you that do not get the joke. It's not offensive. It's just a joke, like a dark joke. It's still a joke at the end to make people laugh. Some people get it, some people might not get it. And one other is parody useful in societies. In society, I think parody is just for entertaining. If entertaining is useful for the societies, yes, maybe it's useful. Especially in 2020, where a lot of world problem, from pandemic to the burning forest to the endless of calamities that we have to face. Sometimes parody can light up the mood, light up the day, make us smile and make us feel better. So that's for me. Yes, I think parody is a good thing, and I don't think it should be stopped. But some people think parody is a little bit offensive, but for me, it's just a joke. It's a type of comedy. For me, it's okay. That's all from me. So we can go to the next person. How about Jackie? You can talk about anything you want. But first, talk about what we have done so far in this Lex 2025.
Okay, from the first our discussion until right now, okay, so we have done 4 parodies. Okay, there's a lot. We have from movies and music video. Okay, some of them use comments. Okay, like Afi said. Okay, so okay, about parody, I think I feel so enjoy and really happy. Okay, watching them because of parody is a way, okay, to make us entertain, right? Almost every day I watch parodies. Okay, sometimes when I depressed or maybe stress, have a rough day, so parody will make me feel better. Okay, and other than that, it also make me closer to my siblings, where um, almost every day I and my siblings watch parody also. Okay, such as Linky Box, who one of my favorite. parody YouTuber. Okay. Next is it parody? Is really useful for societies? I think yes. Okay, like Afi said, okay, you want to okay when 2020 is we know unexpected, okay, the pandemic and many things a lot happen, right? So with parodies is can brighten the day of someone, okay. And then lastly, okay, will would society say parody is very nothing useless, okay. But for me, there's most people can say that parody is a very a good jokes, okay, very good video and entertain them. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so next we go to Azizul. Um, discuss. We'll talk about what we have done so far and the other question.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good
Um,
evening. Okay, for me, after uh what we've done in like 2025,
yes, yes.
I think after joining these courses, I can learn in a I think more fun and more interesting way of learning in English. So this is way better than in just typical English class, right?
Yeah.
So our group is a parodies. So we are discuss about lots of group. Parody group parody videos. So uh, this discussion, after
Uh,
all of our discussion, I can understand more about parodies. In a simple word, parodies is a creative content to express uh, any, for example, like movies, music video, and more. So parodies is a creative way to express or in a funny way or in a more uh, creative way to express or to copy uh, all of movie or video. So the main point of parodies is a joke of fun. So I think I agree with Afif and Jackie that parody is a I think parody is a way of entertain in a creative way. So I if you say that what I feel with parodies, yeah, I have a lot of positive uh, feelings with parodies, and also does it useful in society? I think it's depend on individual, because some may like the parodies, uh, but maybe some of people does not like it, because for example we choose one movie. So if the person is very what we say uh, fanatic with that movie, so
okay.
if other if there anyone make a joke about the movie that he or she like the most, so maybe they will be offended. And if we say the individual know or watch the movie before and watch the parody, maybe they will understand and make it as a joke. So depend on individual, I think. So uh,
Azizul. Do you think in society and parody useful for societies? We talk about the entertainment aspect. What do you think about the
Yes.
economy? Or what do people get money doing parody, or do it's
Oh
contribute to
yeah.
economy? How
In
about
my opinion,
yes?
this if the individual can make parody as their source of income, actually, in my opinion, because right now in our world, for example, YouTube is the most easy and famous way of generating income in a way of creating video and creating creative content.
Yes.
So by generating, anyone can create money by just make a parody video and just post it to YouTube. And yeah, parody is a fun things. So I think they can make money by doing that.
Also, not only it's fun, but it's also useful for economy in the society, right? That's what you are trying to say.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Azizul. Next, we go to Nabil. John. Okay. Give us about your thought about what we have done so far in Lex 2025.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Uh, for me, parody is a funny way to express the creator feeling, or they want to make us happy, and we as a viewer have to know how to accept the parody. Like example, when we angry, we don't always used to hear to sad music, but we can watch parodies movies, and we have done 4 parodies that we have discussed, from music video parodies, movie scenes parodies, and I think there is a good way, and we can learn something from this course, because I think for all of us, this is something new, right?
Yes.
And for me, for the society, like Azizul said, it depends to individual to accept the parodies video, because not all people will like the video. For example, like in our life, not all people will like us, right? So
Okay.
I think it is depend on individual to accept the previous video and how they think about it, and maybe some of them didn't like it, and maybe they will give hate comment or violence, because not all parodies is a good parodies, because there is some parodies that is use explicit word, abusive scenes, like that. And I am very thankful because of this course, I like to know all of you, my new friend, but one of us is my old friend. Okay, and I hope we can meet in UPM, and sometimes we can go out together. I think that's all from me.
Okay, John. Nabil. So,
Yes.
if the parody, a parody about our country or about racial, do you think is for your perspective, is it offensive to you? A parody about how about say we about our prime minister or our country, do you think is offensive for you if that type of parody is like
For
picking
me,
on Malay, like Malay always late or something, typical Malay, typical Chinese, Chinese great at math. Do you think it's offensive for you? What are your perspective? You think it's okay?
okay, from my perspective, I think as long as the parody didn't go too far from our like sensitive issues or religious issues, I think not for me it's alright. Unless uh, like you said about our country, prime minister, religion, ration, and I think if you are being too far,
Right,
like
right.
you what you
Crossing the boundaries are going too far. Going.
yes,
Okay.
I think that's the not good example
Of a parody.
that for all people to watch because the main point for parodies to make is to give you happy or uh, not being too sensitive like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So lastly, we have Afiq. What discuss about what we have done so far in Index 2025.
Okay. Assalamualaikum, everyone.
Hello.
Okay. After all this 5 week, including week one that we choose the parody that we want to discuss.
Yes.
So after have been reacted for video of parody, so I can say that we can see clearly what have been done in the parody with either parody in music or movie. So before this, when we talk about parody, my mindset only say that parody is just a funny movie. It's just funny version of movie. It just and it's easy to make a parody, but actually it's hard to make a parody because we need to do it without touch any sentimental value, without make anyone feel offense, and actually we need to think a lot of things in order to make a parody, and it's hard to make an interesting and attractive parody. So if someone can do it, so we need to appreciate that.
Okay.
And basically for my opinion, parody is not have a many function actually, because in parody we can make a sharing video, such as we can make a parody about to promote our business. We can make parody in intellectual. We need to because we can attract people to learn, or attract people to buy our
Correct.
business, to join our business, or to make a funny video to make a society release stress.
Okay.
So it actually has many many function, many multifunction parody. So for me, talk about is it parody useful in societies? I think it, as Azizul said, it depends,
Okay.
because it depends on the people itself. Because if this parody is used correctly and with a high level of creativity, it's actually very useful to our society in in various aspects. I think that all.
Okay. Lastly, Jackie, I have a question. Do you think parodies are useful in society in the education part? Do you think this Lex 2025 very good for our educational part in the society? Jackie, can you give us your thought?
Okay. Okay. So, for my opinion, is it society? Is it parody is good for our education? I think it depends. If the content is have some information or knowledge for related to the education, yeah, maybe it's very function for the student is to give a easiest way to student to understand about the topic. But if something's to make a student register or something, yeah, it's good. But if parody is kind of like not but some the parody is not suitable. Okay, so it depends on the lecturer and teacher uh, what kind of parodies they want to give to student, okay, to educate them at the same time. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.
So in conclusion, we all agree parody depends on the parody. It might be useful and it might not be useful, and how we approach the parody that can improve us or basically bring us back up a downfall if we watch the bad parodies or do not know how actually to discuss the good parodies. So we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. For my opinion, I agree.
I agree. Okay. So that's all. Anyone want to add on something? No one. Okay, nothing to add on. Okay, so thank you all for your time, for taking your time, and assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Um,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.